Ladies and gentlemen, you know what really annoys me? Bad things. I stand against bad things and stand for good things. And I think we can all agree that violence is a bad thing. And violence against women and girls is an even badder thing. But luckily, we have Sadiq Khan. You see, Sadiq Khan, husband, father and mayor of the greatest city in the world, he/him building a better London for everyone, is solving violence against women and girls with one word. And that word is mate. You see, Sadiq's recently released an interactive video featuring a group of lads hanging out and playing video games and being all problematic like. And whenever the villain of this video says something misogynistic, you've got to click a button that says mate, because misogynist banter leads to violence against women and girls. Let's have a look-see.
Yes, boys. What we saying? Right, who's getting spanked?
He's not.
Give me that pad, man. You're dead anyway. Well, at least we ain't playing against girls like last week. Pointless.
Mate.
Oh, what? I didn't mean it. All right, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said it.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, violence is solved. What a wonderful man this Sadiq Khan is. If only we had have known about this sooner. Like if the King of England just called up the Kaiser of Germany in 1914 when they invaded Belgium and said, mate, we would have avoided a whole war. Millions of lives would have been spared. So you saw in that example, I clicked mate as soon as something slightly misogynistic was said, and all in the world was well. But let's see what happens if you just let the whole thing play through.
Yes, boys. What we saying? Right, who's getting spanked?
He's not.
Give me that pad, man. You're dead anyway. Well, at least we ain't playing against girls like last week. Pointless.
Hey, Ashley, I think it's great that you got your haircut at the new training school.
Even with this haircut, you know I'm still going to play better than you. We're 5-0 up. Banged in 3. Make that 4.
This woman popping up in my game again. Surely she should just stick to what she's good at, no?
Okay, so the villain isn't hurting anyone. He's sitting around with a group of mates. There's no woman there to be offended. They want to get rid of what's essentially locker room chat, and they want to prevent crime from its source. You see, if he goes on thinking women are shit at video games, he's eventually going to end some bitches, surely.
Ash,
Don't tell me.
what?
You want something to eat?
Being gym. Yeah?
Oh, really?
You have to feed the muscles. That's why you don't eat much.
To be fair, we've been going gym a lot recently, yeah? And let me tell you, this man is a beast.
Exactly. Ashley, don't give this man any more food. You'll break the controller pad all that protein.
That wasn't funny. That wasn't good banter.
We could go peri-peri shop again.
Hey, that's a shout.
Yes.
Same order as last time, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, the order saved on my phone. Go large? Feel like these large ones in my DMs? I don't know about you lot yet, but I'm definitely in the mood for spicy breast now.
He was obviously looking for somewhere to insert that. Look at this chick with the big titties in my DMs. Fist bump, bro.
Oi,
Hey,
That ain't gonna help you win the game.
VAR! Get that reviewed! Oh my days. Is that a bird running the line? So what, now I've got women telling me I'm wrong about football as well?
That's so true, bro.
Whoa. Turn it down with the violence, man. Not wanting a woman to judge you on your Xbox soccer skills is misogynistic.
What do they know about the game, man?
Did you not watch the Women's Euros? It's pretty decent. Decent.
No, it wasn't. I don't even watch the sport, but I know it wasn't.
Pretty good.
Yeah, for a laugh. That stuff's a joke. Mind you, some of them players are pretty fit, though.
Oh, I find these women attractive. That is not on. You're like one step away from being a serial grapist. I get the feeling this guy's just kind of a dick, though. Not because he's making comments about women. He's just kind of a dick. But his friends are kind of dicks too. Sitting there shaking their heads in disapproval. Virtue signal much?
Hey,
man.
You good?
All right, boys, you good, yeah? Oh, what, we playing a bit of soccer?
Yeah, I don't think British people call it soccer. They call it football.
We ain't playing no more. 6-0.
Oi, look at this guy. Something's different about him. He's glowing. Oi, he's in love.
Oh, he's in love. Blokes don't say that. Straight blokes, anyway. It just doesn't come up. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being in love. But if my best mate came up to me and said, "Oh, you found a new bird. You're in love," I'd say, "Fuck off, homo. You're in love." Now let's have a powwow about our feelings.
Nah, for real. Like, look at him. He just looks different. Like, got a new jacket, new belt, even smells and walks different. I'm happy for you. That's good to see.
I appreciate that, bro. Thank you.
Man comes in here and his phone starts pinging and ringing.
Yeah, it's
Is he under the thumb? Who wears the trousers in your relationship?
They're in the honeymoon period, mate.
Honeymoon period? And why isn't it I'm giving her one then?
Do you get the feeling this guy's just trying too hard? I mean, that's why I said he's just a bit of a dick. Like he's striving to be that typical lad. Oh yeah, why aren't you at home giving her one, mate? But he just ends up coming across as a cockhead. Not that there's anything wrong with joking about giving her one. He's just trying way too hard to impress.
Bro, you need to lay down the ground rules straight away.
Is that what you did with that girl you took out in Shoreditch?
Wow. Nah, she ghosted me. Dumb bitch. Probably wouldn't know a good thing if it slapped her in the face. Someone I'd gladly do if I see her again.
Okay, that was a bit dark. I mean, there's no smile on his face. If he was joking, that was seriously deadpan.
Larry! Oh, are you all right? How did
Larry, you can't just... Oh.
But as we come to find out later, this guy, the main villain, the slapper, went to high school with some of these lads. They're going to know what he's like. And if he's that much of a cock, then why are they mates with him? You see, I know none of my mates would ever hit a woman, because we all grew up with dads who would beat the fuck out of us if we were ever violent to a woman. In fact, I remember playing in my next door neighbour's yard when I was little. I was probably about 5 years old, and my older sister, who would have been about 9 at the time, pushed me off a slide. So I grabbed a plastic toy gun and hit her with it. The neighbour's dad gave me a massive slap across the back of the head and marched me back home to see my dad, who did the same. Having said that, you can joke about violence against women. You can joke about anything, but that just seemed a little bit dark. Maybe it was that subtle, dark, ominous tone coming up behind him.
Ash, can I use the loo? I've been busting since the tube.
Every time, man. I swear, he only comes here to use the toilet. Don't want to pay your own water bill at home? No. Come back and put 50p on the table, bro. Coops, is he always like this?
When he was staying at mine, yeah, he spent more time in the toilet than he did at work.
Oh, really?
So Ash, how's your new flatmate?
Oh, yeah. All right, whilst you're up there, see if you can bump into Ashley's new house, mate. And you know what I mean when I say bump? I left the door open last week just in case if she fancied a little peek.
That was so lame. I left the door open while I was having a piss just in case she fancied a little peek. Like, my wife's got a sexy ass, but she doesn't leave the bathroom door open while she's having a shit, just in case I want a little peek.
Right, Ash, guess who I bumped into yesterday? Do you remember Susie C from high school?
Yeah, man. Great girl, man.
See, none of his mates like him. Why are they mates? You've been hanging around with this dude since high school, and all of a sudden you're expected to step in and say, mate, when you've never even had the balls to step in and say, you are a fuckwit. Stop hanging around with us.
Massive. Do you remember? She always used to have them on show. She was asking for it.
Yeah, not seen it for a while, so...
Hey, Ed, I swear you gave her one and all. Well, you dodged the bullet there, to be fair. She's proper loose. I might have to send her a dick pic later at Little Coops.
Why would you send her a dick pic if she's proper loose? This isn't adding up. Remember that chick from high school with the big knockers? Bumped into her the other day and she's proper loose. I might send her a dick pic. This guy just makes no logical sense. But you can joke about chicks from high school being slappers now. I've done it. But I think I've realised why this guy pisses me off so much. It's not because of the misogyny. It's because he constantly tries to insert himself as the life of the party. But he's one of those wankers that makes a joke, then maintains eye contact with you to gauge your reaction or something. You know the type I'm talking about. They're just needy and annoying. They're no fun to be around.
She's probably gagging for it.
You see that eye contact? Who's laughing at me? Did they find it funny? Please give me approval.
Mate, you're gonna keep letting me carry on like this? I'm not gonna say anything? Maybe you should watch this again.
I'm not watching that again, and are you going to keep carrying on like this? I don't give a shit about your misogynist jokes. I just think you're a dick. Stop being a dick and get out of my house. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, with that, violence is solved. Aren't you glad you tuned in? If you've got any comments, leave them down below or at my super duper gay half stepbrother-in-law's Twitter account, B-Skills. You can also catch me at Rumble, BitChute, Locals, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time. Cheerio.
Recession, session.